Mrs. Nelson.
What? What's happened?
I just thought you'd like to know the operation went well. We've removed the bullet and there's no critical internal damage.
Oh, so he's going to be all right?
He's going to be fine. He's got a slight temperature and there's some swelling, so we put him on intravenous antibiotics. But, nothing to worry about. A few days and he could be well enough to go home.
Thank you. Can I see him?
I don't see why not. I'd rather you didn't wake him, though. Let him come round when he's ready.
Yeah, of course. Right, I'll find Craig and he can let Katie know.
Your husband's on F2.
Ta.
Right.
How are you? You don't know my daddy's, do you?
No, sorry, I've just come on. How are you, anyway?
Fine now. They reckon I can be discharged today.
Ah, good. Of course. That could have been a different story.
Here we go.
Well, all those sessions we had, telling you how important it was to take your injections. Right waste of time that was. What made you miss one, anyway?
I forgot, didn't I? Anyway, I thought I'd be all right as long as I got my evening one.
Yeah, but you didn't, did you?
That was hardly my fault. Didn't know two blokes with a gun were going to stop me.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't believe it when I heard you were on witness protection. But you know what I'm saying, don't you, Katie? You can't afford to miss even one.
Don't worry, I've learnt my lesson.
Good, because I don't want to see you back in here again, right?
Cheers.
Hey, guess what? Dad's gonna be all right.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's had his up and they said it were all fine. Mum's gonna let us know when he's awake so we can go see him.
That is great.
Great, I'll send you my regards, eh?
You all right?
Yeah. How's Mum?
Better now that she knows Dad's okay.
I've really put him through it, haven't I?
Well, it weren't your fault.
Oh, hiya, Fred.
Morning.
Listen, you don't know how long Bev's going to be staying, do you?
No.
Well, it's just, she always seems to be on the wrong side of the bar. I mean, last night, right, she took it upon herself to change a barrel. She didn't even bother asking any of us first. I mean, come on, it's not like she's staff, is it?
I thought you'd have been glad of an extra body.
Well, yeah, but not when he keeps making snidey comments about my work.
Oh, you'll have to take this up with Shelley. Not me, she's the manageress.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a bit awkward, isn't it, Fred? Shelley's a daughter. I was just thinking that maybe you could have a word. You know, seeing as, like, your landlord and everything.
I see.
Thanks, Fred. Knew you wouldn't let me down.
Fred, cup of tea?
No thanks, love.
We were just talking about the shooting last night. Must have been awful for you, what with living right next door.
No, you were a touch harrowing.
How's Ashley?
Oh, he's a bit shaken. He's got it in his head that Josh will only be safe if he's there to keep an eye on him, so he's given the nanny her cards.
Oh, he hasn't.
Now, that's what I came in to say. I'll not be in today because I've got to cover the shop for him.
Oh, right. Well, that's OK. I don't mind lending a hand again.
Oh, no, Mum, I don't want to put on you.
Well, don't be daft. I'll enjoy it.
I'll go and set the bar up.
You know, I don't know what I'd have done without my mum at the moment.
Well, it might not be a man we have to do without. It might be Maria if this carries on.
What's the matter?
She seems to think Bev's doing her down and muscling in on things. Not that I'm saying she is mine. I'm just telling you what Maria said to me.
Well, she's not said anything to me.
No, well, she didn't like. What with her being your mum. Now, it's up to you how you run things. I'm just warning you, there might be a bit of bother.
Tommy? How are you feeling, love?
Lousy. Oh, my mouth.
Yeah, love.
Oh, cheers. How long have you been out?
Hours. Doctor said it was the best thing, though. Everything went fine, and they reckon you could go home in a few days.
Katie has Katie.
She's fine and all.
Thank God for that. The coppers were right. I should have never gone diving in there. What if they'd have panicked and shot her instead of me?
Oh, you do when it's your own kid, don't you? I'd have been in there right after you if they hadn't grabbed me. So, I really thought I'd lost the both of you. And I couldn't bear it if I had. Because it's all my fault.
Come on, of course not. It's not your fault they found us.
Do you reckon Kevin or Ailey have been blabbing?
Dunno.
Well, somebody must have. And if I find out who, their life won't be worth living.
Right, I'll go and check Bar. Mum, can I just have a quick word first? Of course you can, love. I just want to say how much I appreciate you helping me out. Oh, don't be daft. Like I said, I enjoy it. Besides, it helps take my mind off things. I know. It's just that, well, if you think something needs doing or saying, could you come to me first and I'll handle it? Meaning? Nothing. Just check with me first, that's all. It's that lass, isn't it? She's been mouthing off to you behind my back. Well, if she's something to say, she should say it to my face. Well, she didn't like to. Didn't dare, more like. She knows I'd have her guts for garters. She's a waste of space, that one. She needs telling. Well, so what are you saying? That I can't handle my staff? Oh, you've an heart of gold, Shelley, but folk take advantage of that. If Maria were working for me, oh, she'd have had her cards long ago. Yeah, but she's not working for you, is she, Mum? I'm running this pub, not you. I know that. You just can't resist it, can you? What? Criticising me. I'm not criticising you. I'm criticising her. No, you're not. You're making it sound like that, but really you're having a go at me. I'm only trying to help. Well, maybe it's best if you didn't. I see. Well, if that's the way you feel, I won't get in your way any longer. It's obvious I've outstayed my welcome.
It's been brilliant, hasn't it?
Fantastic. I'll miss you.
Me too.
Right, go on. A flight was due back at 10. If she finds out you've been living here, she'll kill me. Todd!
Love you both.
Hey, Bethany. Do you hear that? He loves us.
Oh, just leave it out, eh?
No, I will not leave it. You roll in at 2 a.m. and when you finally do drag yourself out of bed, you think you can just laze around on the sofa. Well, you're not going to get a job that way.
Mum, I'll get one.
How? Because it's not Star Trek, you know. You can't just beam yourself into the job centre from the couch. You've got to get washed, get dressed and get to the bus stop.
Mum, I don't need the Poxy Job Centre. I've got contacts.
Oh, contacts. You'll be telling me next every time you go out boozing, you're really just networking.
Hiya. Oh, look, your prodigal son's returned. He's been shacked up with his girlfriend for the fortnight, but I bet you don't go on him. I'm going back to bed.
And if that's washing...
I'll do it myself.
Mum, what are you doing? What's it look like? Oh, this is ridiculous. You don't have to go. Oh, I think I do, after what you said. I didn't mean it. Yes, you did. Look, I only came here because I was invited. I wasn't sure at first, but then I thought Appanar Shelley needs a bit of support and all now that Sharon's gone. I did. What I do? I'm not ready for you to go yet. Besides, I need you in the pub. Really? Really? You've been a lifesaver to me at the minute. What about Maria? Well, it was true what you were saying. She does give me the runaround. Maybe I should be a bit tougher. No. You've got to do things your own way. You're the boss. And a good job you're making of it and all. You think? Listen, if you got them getting double rounds in, you know you've got it cracked. I didn't mean to tread on your toes, love. I'm sorry. I will check things out with you in future. Does that mean you're going to stay? Of course. But I think I'll go and get some more clothes, eh? Can't have people thinking I'm a poor relation.
I think you're mega brave. Can't wait to tell my mates at school. It's the holidays.
I never thought I'd hear him say that.
I was hardly the conquering hero. If you want to brag about anybody, it should be our Katie.
No, it shouldn't. No, your dad's right. When I think of you trapped in the house with that pair of monsters, I don't know how you got through it all, but I'm proud of you, love.
Yeah, we shouldn't be.
Why not?
Because if it wasn't for me, none of this would have happened.
What are you talking about?
It's my fault, the founders.
Did you know she would go at this gig? And he didn't warn us?
It's not his fault.
No, it isn't. It's ours. Ours have been so stupid to think that we could believe you. How many times have we drummed into you how important it was not to get in touch with people from the old place?
I know.
We've all made sacrifices, Katie. I ain't seen my mum in God knows how long, but oh no, you got to put yourself first, haven't you? Arranging to meet your mates what have all the stupid, selfish things.
No, then, Ange, come on.
Don't you now then, me, she deserves to know. Your dad could be lying there dead now, and so could you. All because you wanted to have some fun with your mates.
Well, hello. Now, I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, we haven't seen what's underneath it either.
It's a great idea giving you a credit card and a white wine as well, please, Maria. Yeah.
So, you don't mind me asking her to stay longer then?
Of course not. Whatever makes you happy. Of course, I can always move back into the flat.
What?
Joke, it's a joke.
Once ago.
Hey! Haley, any news on Sonny yet?
Yeah, get Angela formed. He's going to be fine, and Katie's OK too. Oh, that's a relief.
Yeah, I'll go round tomorrow, see him. Hey, maybe we should have a whip round or something for the men.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice idea.
We'll chip in, won't we?
Yeah, I could put a tin on the bar. It's a bit over the top, isn't it, organising a whip round?
They've been through a lot, Sal. And people round here have put them through a lot. It's just our way of saying sorry.
Well, we should have shown as much concern for your own family. Right, I'm off. Right, I'll see you out.
It normally lasts about 3-4 days.
Katie?
Should be okay.
What's the matter? Nothing.
It don't look like nothing to me. Go on, let's go and sit down in here. Take as long as you like. That bloke bleeding to death in casualty can wait.
I've just been telling him it's all my fault.
How do you mean?
I broke the rules, didn't I? I arranged to meet with some mates from Sheffield. And the blokes that shot my dad, well, they followed them here and followed me back home.
I see. So, you made a mistake?
Yeah, a stupid one.
Yeah, but it's allowed. You're a kid. It's understandable.
Don't be so patronising. I have been through more in a year than you have in your whole life. Sorry. I didn't mean to snap.
It's okay. You probably have.
It's nothing like death threats to make it grow up quick. I knew the risks. Just thought I could get away with it. When that gun went off and I saw my dad drop, I felt like I'd shot him myself. If he'd have died...
Yeah, but he didn't, did he? Look, if it's any consolation, I know what it's like to feel guilty. Thing is, you either carry on punishing yourself, which doesn't make you feel any better, or you can try forgiving yourself and hope you've learned something.
But what if they don't forgive me?
Well, I'm willing to bet they already have.
Thanks, Mum.
Hello?
Hiya.
Oh, you're late. So very much delayed. Oh, it's so good to see you. Well, both. How have you managed without us? Oh, we're fine. So did you have a good time then?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
It was just what we needed, wasn't it?
Oh, mixed in some lots of love.
So what's been happening here? Oh, nothing much. Oh, there was a shooting last night, but apart from that...
You're joking, right?
Yes, of course she is.
I'm not. I'll tell you all about it when we get in.
Oh, you're back then, are you? Did you have a nice holiday on our money? Have you got any left? I don't suppose you have.
Ignore her. Come on, let's get inside.
I'll take that as a no then, shall I?
I wanted a bit of fun, that's all. Go back to how things used to be just for one night. I know it was stupid.
But understandable. You've had it really hard this year, especially with your diabetes and everything. I should never have laid into you the way I did. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you should. You were right. I should have thought.
Yeah, well, we can all say that. Your dad should have thought to get rid of his old union card, and Craig should have thought not to get his photo in that paper, and I should have thought before I went blabbing it all to Ailey.
You what?
Yeah, months ago. So you see, we've all had our slip-ups. So I had no right to lay into you the way I did.
Well, I've given you enough stick this year. Reckon I can take a bit myself.
Come here, you. Come on.
But all I'm saying is that we never have anyone around. What's the point of living in a posh flat if we can't show it off to people?
And who would you invite exactly, Tracy? Not like you've got any friends.
I have.
Well, go on in, who? Hey?
Shelley, you and Pete are doing out on Sunday?
No, I don't think so.
Good, you are now. Come for your dinner. Oh, right, great. Excuse me, can we have 2 pints of bitter and what, pineapple juice?
Yeah, that's all right. I'll get these, Shell. You go on your dinner.
Are you sure you can manage?
Yeah, of course I can.
Oh, great.
I still can't believe they were on that witness protection. Counts for a lot, does that? I feel awful now, mate, when I think of where we treated her.
Well, I told you she were all right.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? And you stuck up for Tommy and all. You knew about it all, didn't you?
Not at first, no. Only since Christmas party.
And you didn't tell us?
Well, I couldn't, could I?
Blimey, I don't think I could have kept it to myself. Something as juicy as that.
That's why she told Ailey and not you.
Yeah, what's this?
Oh, we've got a collection going for Nelson's favour.
Why?
You know, after everything they've been through.
That's nice. Nobody did a collection for us, did they, when them Hillmans pinched us money, did they?
Oh, I don't know. I don't believe that woman.
Well, I reckon she's got a point. Charity begins at home, not with a bunch of strangers who brought out but trouble.
Oh, give it a rest, eh, Sam?
Well, you just remember when you go to that hospital. Could have been us you were visiting.
Oh, well, that was absolutely lovely, darling. Thank you.
Oh, there's your taxi.
Oh, goodness, right. Are you sure you're going to be all right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah. If that Vera Duckworth comes and shouts her mouth off again, send her round to me. I'll soon deal with her.
I'll bear it in mind.
Bye-bye, Mum. See you later. Bye, all.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
Thank you.
Right, I'm going over to Craig's to get the story first hand.
No, you're not. Last thing the Nelsons want is you pestering them for details.
Yeah, they're probably still at the hospital anyway.
Must have been terrifying for you with all that going on next door. Wish you hadn't been on your own.
I wasn't.
Oh?
Martin called and stayed for a bit.
So what have you been up to while I've been away?
Nothing much, just studying mostly. Same with Todd, really. I've hardly even seen him.
Well, maybe you see him this weekend, eh?
Feels like we've been away for a week. Can't believe it happened only yesterday.
I know.
You all right, love?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Good. Right, who fancies watching something really rubbishy on the telly?
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Oh, no, who's that?
Craig, have you seen remote?
Mrs. Nelson's, D.I. Smith.
Oh, hang about. I don't think we'll be watching out just yet. This is D.I. Smith.
I just wanted to let you know that the Morgans have been charged with attempted murder.
Oh, good. They won't get bail, will they?
No chance. They'll be held in custody until the trial.
Thank God. We can get on with their own lives now.
Well, it's a happy ending this time, but it could have gone the other way, you know. Look, there's no point us going to all the effort of moving you and giving you a new identity if you're going to flaunt the rules. And someone did, or they'd never have found you.
Yeah, well, we know, and we've already beaten ourselves up about that.
Anyway, someone will be in touch soon to arrange another move.
What?
Well, you can hardly stay here. Your cover's been blown.
But they've been arrested.
Well, so was the first bloke, and this is how all this started. All it takes is some more avenging relatives.
But there won't be. I knew the family. Nick and Andy were only nutters, and they've gone.
Still, it's best to be on the safe side.
So we're on the run again?
I thought it was all over.
It is. Look, I know you're only acting in our best interest, but if you think I'm going to drag my family through this again, you're wrong. We want to come off the witness protection.
Well, I think that'd be very stupid.
Oh, well, that's as maybe, but that's what we want, innit?
Well, it isn't up to us. You'll have to have a discussion with the Sheffield police.
Then I will. But we won't change our minds. We've done with the run-in.
OK, we'll get in touch with them and let them know. I still think you're taking a risk, but I hope it works out for you.
Thanks.
Yes, we're free!
Here you go, Blanche. Slipped a bit of extra gin in that and off your house.
Thank you. What's that in aid of?
Nothing, just in a good mood. Shelley sent a man packing this morning.
Really? Fallen out, have they?
Well, I think they've had a few words, yeah.
Well, I can't say I'm sorry. I hope I don't have to see too much of her once Shelley and Peter are wed.
What's she doing here?
I beg your pardon.
Nothing, I just thought she'd left.
On the contrary, Shelley's invited me to stay a bit longer. Sorry if that's ruined your day, love. You're right, Blanche. Oh, so that's why you're all sweetness and light, was it? Well, you listen to me, madam. You keep your nose to the grindstone and your thoughts to yourself. And if you've got any complaints, you come and see me, not Fred. Got it?
Yeah.
How did I do? Couldn't have done better myself, love.
This is the best day ever.
Don't suppose I can ring my mates to tell them?
Oh, yes, you can. And I'm going to ring me mum and give her our phone number, and then she can ring me for a change.
Oh, no more mobile bills. Dad'll be glad of that.
I know. Look, I don't want you worrying anymore. If I thought there were any risks, I wouldn't do this.
We know. Oh, he's great, isn't it?
Yeah. No more skulking around, no more low profiles. Back to a normal family again. Hi, Sal.
I want to know what you're playing at.
Sorry?
Why didn't you tell me what were going on?
Look, I couldn't. It's the whole point of being in witness protection.
Oh, well, that's all right for you, but what about the rest of us? We weren't protected, were we?
Hey, it's not my mum's fault.
When those blokes knocked on my door yesterday wanting to know where you lived, and I stood there chatting with them, with Rosie and Sophie in the house. What if I'd invited them in? Anything could have happened.
It wouldn't. They were after us, not you. Look, I know you're upset.
I'm not upset. I'm angry. You've got no right moving round here and bringing all that with you, none of us knowing. Somebody could have been hurt.
Somebody was hurt. My husband, or have you forgotten that? And we've just been through the worst year of our lives, so we don't need you coming round here prattling on about your precious kids and your precious neighbourhood.
Well, there's one thing will come of this. You'll move back to whatever dodgy estate you came from, and the sooner the better as far as I'm concerned.
Cheeky cow! Looks like I spoke too soon. So much for getting back to normal. Come on in.